Hey guys, it's MegaDPAL here, and I'm bringing you a Black 2, White 2 Ubers battle versus TheSGTBash. He does have a channel, so I will leave the link down to his channel in the description bar below. And before I forget, definitely go check out the Kingdra. The reason why, because you guys all seen the YouTube background I have. Well, that guy made it for me and done a real nice job. So yeah, giving him a shout out. Definitely go check out his channel. He's got a real nice channel. Does a lot of speed art stuff, which I really enjoy. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going and subbing and giving him a lot of support. So basically, onto battle, I'm going to lead out with my ground on. Predicting him to lead out with his Deoxys. Maybe want to get up his hazards early on. As he leads out with his ground on, probably predicting me to lead out with Deoxys. But now here he switches and goes into his ho-hos. I'm just going to set up my rocks. Basically, I was just going to scout out what set his ground on was running. As he goes into his ho-ho, maybe predicting me to go for rocks, or maybe as an offensive variant and it can't really touch me, but that's fine by me. I'm just going to go for Dragon Tail as a Ghost at Sacred Fire. Take that well because I'm ground on, physical defensive. I'm just going to bat him out into his Deoxys, and here I kind of thought he'd just set up his hazards now, and I'm just going to go for that T-Wave on this thing, which will help a lot, as he actually sets up a Reflect, which is kind of weird because I don't see dull screens Deoxys a lot in Ubers. Well, I mean, I don't play a lot of Ubers, like I said, but so I'm not sure if this thing's common or not. But I'm actually running a dual screens Deoxys, so that's kind of weird, I guess. But yeah, I get off the T-Wave, which is good. Here I'm going to switch, go into my own Deoxys, because the plan was to taunt this thing, shut this thing down, and then set up my own screens as it gets full para. But I make a misclick, hit Reflect, as he is just going to go for the taunt, thus shutting down my Deoxys. And to make matters worse, it seems that I put no move on this attacking move on this Deoxys, so I'm forced to struggle. And he's free to set up his light screen. So basically, he's got up his Reflect and his light screen for free, and my Deoxys is now useless and shut down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my track on here, predicting him to want to go into his Dialga to get all the Stealth Rocks, if it is a defensive variant of the Dialga. And I will see with the leftovers here that it is. So that's a good prediction on my part. Because the reason why I want to get up his rocks is because my team is really weak to rocks. Well, kind of weak with the Ho-Ho and the Kyurem. So I'm just going to go for the close combat. Thinking about it, I should have gone for the Swords Dance, because I know the close combat would have been a 2-hit KO with a Reflect up on this thing. But I kind of wasn't sure if the Swords Dance would, after the Swords Dance, I would kill it with a Reflect up. But I probably would have, thinking about it now. I'm not too sure. A little inexperience coming into play there, but I do take it out with the second close combat, which is great for me, as he does get up his rocks. Nice for him, seeing that I am rather weak to Stealth Rocks. Now he sends out his Arceus Fire. He's going to go for the Combine, predicting me to switch out and try and get up a free Combine, but I know he's going to do that, so I'm going to in fact stay in, go for the Stone Edge, as I know it won't kill because the Reflect is up. And it will do a good chunk of damage to this thing. Now the Reflect wears off a turn too late, and he's going to revenge kill me with the Thunderbolt. Real nice for him. But that's fine by me, because I'm going to use Terrakion as Death Adder, go into my big threat, Mewtwo. And basically, I am a Mewtwo. I'm going to outspeed, go for that Side Strike, take down the Arceus. Fine by me. I get a useless crit, but you know, you don't choose when you get your crits, I guess. So I'm just going to take Life Orb Recoil. My Reflects are going to wear off here, which is kind of gay, but what can you do? Out comes his Mewtwo. Here, I wasn't sure what set his Mewtwo was running. I'm not sure what he was going to do. So I am just going to switch, go into the thing that's worth least value on my team, being the Ho-Ho. Because I'm just basically going to scout out what set this thing is, use this thing as Death Adder, and then go from there. So I do send in my Ho-Ho, going to take a lot from the rocks as he sets up a Calm Mind, which is going to be, it actually is going to be bad for me, because I don't have too much that can touch this thing. And yeah, that's kind of gay for me. He's just going to take me out with the Ice Beam here. But thankfully I do see that he is running the Life Orb, which is kind of obvious, but yeah. So basically my plan is I'm going to have to try and take it out with my own Mewtwo, so I'm going to go into my own Deoxys. Because basically I want to set up a light screen, so I know I can definitely take a hit with my Mewtwo. And I'm going to use my Deoxys as Death Adder to rack up more Life Orb Recoil on this thing. and then hopefully it'll be enough for me to take him out. Even at +1 special defense, I should be able to take him out. So I'm going to go into my big threat against his big threat, 2 Mewtwo's. And like I said, I believe this is speed tie, so I kind of want him to win it. And as he does, goes for the side strike. Maybe not wanting to risk the Fire Blast miss. That's fine by me. I take that easily. And I'm going to go for my own Fire Blast. Thankfully I hit. And I'm able to take it out, which is fucking awesome for me. Mewtwo putting in work there. And I was going to send in his own ground on. Maybe thinking I wasn't carrying the Ice Beam, but I am. And I go for that. Take out his ground on. So my Mewtwo taken down his big threat in the form of his Mewtwo and taking down his ground on. So like I said, Mewtwo putting in work. Out comes his Ho-Ho, going to take a fuck ton of damage from that rocks. And basically I thought it was GG here, but it turns out this thing's Scarf and is able just to outspeed and Sacred Fire for the win and take me out. Well, not for the win, but you know what I mean. I'm going to go into my ground on now because like I said earlier, this Ho-Ho pretty much can't touch my ground on. And same again earlier, I am just going to go for that Dragon Tail, bat this thing out because I know it will die to the incoming Stealth Rock's damage. As I bring him to his last is Deoxys. And this thing is Parahax, so well, paralyzed. So we'll be able to outspeed and go for the Earthquake. I'm pretty sure the Earthquake isn't going to kill, but yeah, we'll be able to take it out next turn. He actually gets the full para, but this Deoxys, there's nothing it can possibly do to me. And even if where I have my Kyurem just to take it out after that. So yeah, just gonna go for EQ, take him out, bringing him to his last Pokemon, the Ho-Ho, which like I said will die to the incoming Stealth Rocks. And that's going to be good game, Sergeant Bash. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, it really helps me out. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out the Kingdra channel. Will be in the description. Give him some love, show him some support. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I believe that's it for me. Until next time, bye.